little bit of warm day. Supposed to get a ton of rain, not getting any of that. So I'm going to continue working on the vehicles here. I want to work on the Jeep. As you can see, I got the gantry up, trying to get the cab set up where it's going to go. But what I really need to do is work on the Merc. So I'm going to pull it forward and pull the bumper and keep sanding, trying to wrap this video up.
In the all-new Mercury Monterey for 1963.
All right, got to move forward a little bit here. I'm still going to be working in the chat, but I have to get this bumper off. I've been soaking these bolts, trying to get it prepped. Pulled the taillights out. It's just going to be way too much to try and mask off when we do the paint. So I just want to kind of do this right because I want to spray the trunk and everything so it matches. And as you can see, this piece needs some love anyway, so I'll go ahead and do that. Got the tail lights out and picked up a clear lens because it had all three in the back were red, and I couldn't figure out why the brake lights didn't work in the middle, but it's supposed to be a reverse light. So let's go ahead and fire up the compressor, see if I can't get this bumper off, and then finally get the last couple of screws that are holding this girl in off and get that into a safe spot in the house. Okay, here we have it. Bumper off. And none of these bolts are in here. There's one there and one screw on the end, and that's it. So I'll take those off. I'm going to spray all this down with some rust preventative primer or converter, whatever you want to call it. Pop this guy off, get it safely up in the garage, and see what we got. All right, so here we are for today. Tail lights back in, couple bolts on the bumper to hold it in. That's all primered, ready to go. I took a minute and sprayed the bottoms down here. Got another coat of primer or any primer around the wheel wells, and touched up where I had put some of the rust preventative primer around the window. Got some regular primer up over that. So looking good from here. Back to block sanding and continuing that process. So stay tuned.
Good morning, everyone. It is a cold and dreary day here in Las Vegas. Yesterday was absolutely stunning and beautiful, so I thought, hey, I'll go outside and work on the rear piece, the light rear piece for the Merc. And I got busy working on the yard, and time got away from me. So thought, hey, I'll come out this morning, but guess what? It's cold, so I decided to set up inside. Say hi, BB. I decided to go ahead and set everything up here, and we're gonna get started on some sanding and some cleaning of the rear light panel piece. So see you in a minute. So in order to get this started, it's quite light. It's got a little bit of overspray on it, a little bit of kind of some rusting here and there, not too much though, it's not terrible. But we're just going to do some cleaning up of the metal part, and I'm going to be using these little Brillo pads that I found. Of course, I have my gloves, and then I have a bottle of just some water, some cleanser, just to kind of spray to keep it a little bit wet, give it a little extra cleaning power. So let's get started. Jeff told me not to worry too much about the black because we're going to go back through and tape it off and get it sprayed. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. I just want to make sure I can get all of this overspray off. But let's just do a little area here and see how good it looks. It's already looking a lot better. Just I can see it. The silver is really pretty. Ooh, that looks good. You can already see that. Look at that. It already looks so pretty. Shiny. Oh wow. Yeah, it's all coming off. This part's going to be a little more tricky, but I kind of feel like after Jeff told me not to worry too much about the black coming off, there's a lot of that overspray that got inside the black. So we'll probably just leave that there. I don't want to really go too crazy on it because that would be my nature to just keep on going. So, all right, just going to keep working. I figured that I would just do one section at a time because I'm inside and I've got our countertop protected, but I think, you know, the way that I'm spraying it off gently and kind of wiping it down, it's not going to be too much of a problem doing this inside. Coming along a lot better than I imagined. I thought it was going to be a little more difficult to get all this off. We want to polish up the silver to shine. Woo! Wow. This is really pretty. I don't know what that is. A scratch or a... This part's going to be a little more tricky. There's quite a bit of kind of glue, I think, you know, adhesive on this side that's maybe even part of the, I can't remember what they call it, the little foam washer that was right here. It's kind of crumbling off. So this might be a little more difficult to get off. Okay. Yeah, that's BB, everybody. So yeah, this might be a little bit more challenging to get some of this off. I don't want to really interfere too much with the metal around here, so I might have to go get a tool to scratch it off. But this looks like this part will come off good. It's just gonna be a lot of sharp edges that I have to think about. There we go. These Brillos have some soap on them too, so maybe that's helping. I don't know. That's the old paint. There. Wow. Over 50 years of paint sitting here. Looking good. Pretty clean. This part right here definitely has, this stuff is really hard. It's really, really hard. Yeah, the rest of it's coming off pretty well. I like it. All right. This thing is so heavy. That is gonna look so good when it's done. Woo!
Okay, so now we just have the painful process of masking. So I'm gonna get started. Alright, started off with self-etching primer. Got the whole thing done in 2 light coats here. So now I'm going to come back with our gloss black and give this a couple light coats as well. Here we are, all painted. Let's pull some of this off and see what we get. Hey guys, I'm so disappointed in this. It is pretty bad. A lot of the tape peeled back. I've got all these little leaks in here. I suppose it'll probably be okay. I'm gonna try and take some thinner and wipe it down and see, but overall I'm really bummed out and disappointed in how this is looking here. All right, I think I'm gonna have to live with this. I went through with a paint pen, touched up some of the missing paint. I just found another spot I missed. Scrubbed everything with lacquer thinner on Q-tips and scraped everything with a razor blade where it bled over, and there's areas I'm not happy with, but it still looks better than it did before, and it'll be perfectly fine on a driver, and I just need to get through that through my head, and it'll be beautiful on the car. Okay, I just set it on the car just to see what it looks like, and compared to the old version, I'm actually pretty excited for this. It looks really good.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.